These are the mysterious ruins of Pumapunku.
And it goes over 12 feet down. I think it's over 150 tons.
And they spotted a mysterious signal coming from the star KIC 8462852.
Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what lies beyond our planet? The universe is vast. And our knowledge of what's out there is limited. We may not yet have confirmed contact with other intelligent life forms, but we have discovered some eerie objects that might suggest otherwise. From enigmatic relics like the Moai Statues.
The Moai are considered to be no more than perhaps 1,000 years old.
To the mysterious Red Rectangle Nebula, join us as we take a closer look at the top 20 most mysterious objects of extraterrestrial origin. Number 20. The Voich Manuscript. Back in 1912, a Polish book dealer named Wilfrid Voynich bought a truly incredible book from monks in Italy. This book was like no other. It had writing in a strange language and was filled with fascinating drawings. The Voich manuscript is 248 pages long, with each page measuring 22.5 by 16 centimeters. Inside, it is divided into different sections: botanical, astronomical, biological, astrological, pharmaceutical, and recipe. What makes it even more intriguing is that each section has its own drawings of objects that no one has ever seen before on Earth. For instance, the pharmaceutical section shows mysterious plants that have never been identified, while the astronomical section contains pictures of planets that we have yet to discover. Even more puzzling is that no one knows who actually wrote this mysterious book. Although in 2009, experts revealed that the manuscript was created back in the 14th century. People have been trying for years to understand the writing in the manuscript, but so far, no one has been able to crack the code. Some even think that the book might hold secrets from alien civilizations, telling stories of life on a distant planet. However, these ideas are only speculations without any real proof. Perhaps this is why the Voynich manuscript is known as one of the most enigmatic and captivating books in the world. Number 19. Moai Statues. One of the most iconic features of Easter Island that immediately comes to mind is the Moai Statues. These statues are truly remarkable, and they capture the attention of visitors from around the world. So, what exactly are Moai statues? Moai statues are enormous monolithic sculptures that depict human figures. With a total of 887 Moai scattered across the island, they are an incredible sight to behold. Created by the indigenous Rapa Nui people between 1200 and 1500 AD, these statues hold great historical and cultural significance. The first encounter with these mysterious statues was recorded by the renowned explorer James Cook. Since then, they have captivated the imagination of people. Most of the Moai are crafted from a type of rock called basaltic andesite. This volcanic rock was sourced from the Rano Raraku volcano, which is also known as the Moai Quarry. The Moai statues vary in size, but on average, they stand at an impressive height of 3.5 meters and weigh around 5 tons. However, there are some colossal Moai that reach close to 10 meters in height, making them truly monumental works of art. To this day, the true purpose of these statues remains shrouded in mystery. Local residents have their own beliefs about the purpose of these stone giants. According to them, the Moai were built by chieftains and hold the spiritual power of their ancestors, which helps maintain the fertility and abundance of the island. However, the legend surrounding the Moai constantly evolves among the locals, and the true purpose still eludes us. Another intriguing aspect of the Moai statues is how they were transported and erected. Given their immense size and weight, scientists are puzzled by the techniques used by the ancient Rapa Nui people. The prevailing hypothesis suggests that primitive tools and clever engineering methods allowed the transportation and lifting of these gigantic stones. Some even speculate that animals may have been involved in the process. Number 18. Dropa Stones. The Dropa Stones are an enigmatic artifact that has sparked debates and controversy for decades. These stones are believed to provide evidence of an extraterrestrial race known as the Dropa. However, skeptics remain convinced that the entire story surrounding these stones is nothing more than an elaborate hoax. The story began in 1938 when a group of archaeologists, led by Professor Chi from Peking University, embarked on an exploration of the Bayan Karaula Mountains. During their expedition, they stumbled upon an ancient burial site within a cave. To their astonishment, they discovered numerous humanoid skeletons, as well as 716 peculiar discs with a hole in the center. These discs were estimated to be around 12,000 years old. What made these discs truly remarkable were the unknown hieroglyphs inscribed on them. It wasn't until several years after the archaeological discovery that Professor Tsum Nui, also from Peking University, managed to decipher the hieroglyphs. According to his interpretation, the hieroglyphs narrated a captivating tale of an ancient extraterrestrial civilization known as the Dropa. These beings allegedly crash-landed on Earth after their spaceship experienced a disastrous accident. Despite their peaceful intentions of befriending the humans they encountered, the local inhabitants rejected them and resorted to violence, leading to the extermination of the Dropa. This story caused a sensation, captivating the public's imagination. However, doubts regarding the authenticity of the Dropa Stones soon emerged. It was widely believed that these stones were safeguarded at Peking University, yet when scientists requested to examine them, the stones mysteriously vanished. Furthermore, it was discovered that there were no records of any university staff members named Chi Pu or Tsum Nui, raising further suspicions about the legitimacy of the artifacts. As a result, the Dropa Stones are now widely recognized as only a hoax. Number 17. Pumapunku. Pumapunku is a megalithic ritual complex that has fascinated archaeologists and historians for centuries. This intriguing place is nestled high in the mountains of Bolivia, standing tall at an altitude of over 4,000 meters. Initially believed to have been built by the Tiwanaku people in the 6th century AD, recent groundbreaking research has unveiled a startling revelation.
Mysterious ruins of Pumapunku.
Radiocarbon dating has uncovered elements of Pumapunku dating back an astonishing 1,500 years BC. If confirmed, this discovery of a construction possibly commencing over 3,500 years ago would undoubtedly rock the archaeological world to its core. Upon deep exploration of the ruins of Pumapunku, scholars have pieced together the grandeur of this ancient complex. The site was once adorned with a collection of structures perched atop a hill, enveloped by masterful stone masonry. Notably, two distinct types of stones were meticulously employed in its construction: the vibrant red sandstone and the formidable andesite. The sandstone was meticulously extracted from a quarry situated 10 kilometers away from the construction site, while the challenging transportation of the andesite required a journey spanning approximately 90 kilometers. Remarkably, this feat was accomplished without the aid of modern machinery, posing a profound mystery as to how ancient craftsmen maneuvered stones of immense weight over such vast distances. What truly baffles the mind is the exceptional precision with which every stone was crafted, enabling them to be intricately interlocked without the assistance of mortar. This remarkable achievement, accomplished without the sophisticated tools at our disposal today, pushes the boundaries of human ingenuity and sparks speculation and wonder about the origins of such an advanced construction. The sheer scale and complexity of Pumapunku have led many to ponder the possibility of otherworldly intervention, with some daring to suggest a connection to enigmatic extraterrestrial civilizations. Number 16. Fuente Magna. Deep in the heart of Bolivia, there also lies a mysterious enigma known as the Fuente Magna. This sizable ceramic vessel bears intricate drawings and inscriptions in two enigmatic languages, sparking fervent discussion and speculation among scholars and language experts around the world. The origins of this ancient artifact and the hidden messages it carries have remained shrouded in mystery. Legend has it that the Fuente Magna was unearthed in the vicinity of the renowned Bolivian megalithic ritual complex, Pumapunku, in the 1950s, by a local villager named Maximiliano. Without being aware of its significance, Maximiliano initially mistook the vessel for a common bowl left behind and thought nothing of using it to feed his pigs. The obscurity of this artifact persisted until the 1960s when it came into the possession of Pastor Manun, eventually finding its way into the custody of the municipality of La Paz. Years passed, and the Fuente Magna remained relatively overlooked until the dawn of the 2000s, when the curiosity of two intrepid Bolivian researchers, Bernardo Beato Yakov and Freddy Arce, was piqued. They embarked on a quest to unravel the mysteries hidden within the vessel's inscriptions. Determined to crack the code, they sought the expertise of Dr. Clyde Winters, an esteemed advocate of Afrocentric historical revisionism. As Dr. Winters delved into the intricacies of the inscriptions, he proposed a daring theory. The text was inscribed in the ancient Sumerian language. However, the scholarly community proved to be divided, with linguists specializing in the ancient Sumerian language refuting Dr. Winters' hypothesis, leaving the inscriptions on the Fuente Magna undeciphered. Meanwhile, the bowl is currently kept in the Museum of Precious Metals in La Paz, but the mystery of its origin and purpose remains unsolved. Number 15. Oumuamua. Oumuamua is a fascinating object that made a peculiar journey through our solar system. Discovered on October 19, 2017, by Canadian astronomer Robert Warwick, using data from the Hawaiian Panoramic Survey Telescope and Rapid Response System, this peculiar object initially appeared to be a comet. However, it was later reclassified as an asteroid due to its distinct characteristics and properties that differed from typical asteroids. One of the most striking features of Oumuamua is its elongated, cigar-like shape, unlike any other asteroid ever observed. Measuring about 400 meters in length and 40 meters in width, this shape alone presented a mystery to astronomers. Furthermore, Oumuamua displayed peculiar changes in brightness as it moved through space, a phenomenon rarely seen among asteroids. These unique characteristics challenge the notion of classifying it as a conventional asteroid. Another intriguing aspect was Oumuamua's trajectory. Unlike other celestial objects, which follow ballistic trajectories, this interstellar visitor seemed to be on a hyperbolic trajectory. It defied the expected path and raised questions about its origin and nature. Perhaps the most bewildering discovery was the behavior of Oumuamua as it rotated around its axis every 8.1 hours. Surprisingly, it wasn't a consistent rotation, but rather, it constantly changed its speed. At times, it would slow down, then suddenly accelerate, as if it were equipped with some form of propulsion system. On top of that, it even appeared to hover in one place intermittently. These peculiar movements fueled wild speculation among some enthusiasts who suggested the possibility of Oumuamua being an alien spacecraft. However, scientists have quickly dismissed this theory over time. Number 14. Tabbys Star. Also known as Boyajian's Star, Tabbys Star has baffled scientists and stargazers alike with its enigmatic behavior. Located in the Cygnus constellation, about 1,500 light-years away from Earth, the star was named after the renowned astronomer Tabitha Boyajian. In 2015, Boyajian led a study that revealed the star's astonishing tendency to rapidly dim by a staggering 22%. Over the course of several decades, the star has also exhibited a gradual fading in brightness. The Kepler Space Telescope, which was specifically designed to search for distant planets by analyzing the light emitted by stars, discovered the star's short-term variations. It detected periodic drops in the star's brightness, indicating the presence of planets passing in front of it. However, unlike the unpredictable dimming of Tabbys Star, the dimming caused by planets is consistent and occurs each time a planet completes its orbit, typically resulting in a decrease of less than 1%. But what else could be causing the star to dim? One hypothesis suggests that a swarm of comets is plunging into the inner regions of the star's solar system, creating vast amounts of dust in the process. It is believed that this unevenly distributed dust may be obstructing some of the star's light from reaching us, thus causing the rapid changes in brightness. However, this explanation fails to account for the long-term dimming observed over decades, as comet dust typically dissipates in a matter of months. Others propose a more extraordinary idea, that advanced aliens have constructed megastructures around the star to harness its energy. This technology, if distributed unevenly, could lead to sporadic dips in the star's light as the structures orbit, while also gradually blocking more light over time during construction. However, studies focusing on the light spectrum associated with the prolonged dimming indicate the presence of larger dust grains. Thus, it is possible that we are observing a complex cloud composed of dust particles of various sizes, which obstruct varying amounts of light as their orientation shifts over time. Nevertheless, the origin of this extensive dust cloud remains an enigma. The long-term variations in Tabbys Star have been traced back as far as the 1890s. Since dust should not persist for such extended periods, it appears that some unknown process is continuously replenishing the dust as it gets carried away by the outward pressure of the star's radiant energy.
And they spotted a mysterious signal coming from the star KIC 8462852.
Number 13. Sakai Waman. Within the ancient city of Cusco in Peru, there lies the fortress of Sakai Waman. Situated at an astounding altitude of approximately 3,500 meters above sea level, this archaeological masterpiece is renowned for its meandering walls that stretch over 300 meters. While the official belief suggests that construction of the fortress took place between 1438 and 1508 AD, involving a workforce of over 30,000 individuals, there are certain historians who propose an alternative theory. They argue that Sakai Waman might have been built much earlier, possibly by an unknown civilization predating the Incas. What truly amazes visitors is the sheer magnitude of the fortress walls, which are constructed using colossal stones, with the largest estimated to weigh a staggering 350 tons. The mere thought of transporting these enormous boulders from distant quarries and delicately stacking them on top of each other is mind-boggling. Moreover, these stones are meticulously arranged in a polygonal pattern without the use of mortar, evidencing the extraordinary precision of the builders. It is said that not even a single sheet of paper can fit between the stones. This architectural feat is remarkable, leaving us in awe of how people from the 15th century could achieve such a monumental construction without access to specialized technology, all within a time frame of only 7 years.
This is one of the biggest stones, and it goes over 12 feet down. I think it's over 150 ton.
Number 12. The WOW Signal. The discovery of this signal traces back to the night of August 15, 1977, when Dr. Jerry Aiud was wrapping up his work at the Big Ear Radio Telescope in Ohio. Little did he know that he was about to stumble upon a truly remarkable discovery. As he reviewed the data from the telescope, he was startled to find that it had captured a potent, narrow-band cosmic radio signal. This signal, astoundingly forceful, persisted for a breathtaking 72 seconds. Dr. Aiud was so astonished by what he saw on the telescope's printout that he circled the signal's symbols and scribbled "WOW" next to them, thus bestowing the radio signal with its extraordinary name. As time passed, astronomers eagerly awaited the reappearance of this enigmatic signal, but to this day, it has remained elusive. Some skeptics and conspiracy theorists entertained the notion that Dr. Aiud had intercepted a transmission from extraterrestrial beings, a claim that defied the norms of astronomy. However, the consensus among scientists is that the chances of its extraterrestrial origins are exceedingly slim. The sheer power required to transmit such a robust radio signal across interstellar distances would necessitate a transmitter larger than 2 gigawatts, surpassing even the capabilities of the high-frequency active auroral research program system, which stands at 3.6 megawatts. According to current scientific understanding, the WOW signal is believed to have emanated from hydrogen clouds surrounding 2 comets and resonating at a frequency of 1,420 megahertz. Number 11. Rosetta Stone. In the year 1799, amidst the process of reconstructing a military fort at El Rashid, also known as Rosetta, in Egypt, a group of French soldiers accidentally unearthed an extraordinary artifact that would go on to captivate the world, the Rosetta Stone. This ancient slab, dating back to 196 BC, carries a royal decree issued by priests on behalf of Ptolemy Epiphanes, the reigning ruler of the Ptolemaic Empire in Egypt during that era. However, what truly sets the Rosetta Stone apart is not the content of its message, but rather the way in which it is written. The decree inscribed upon this remarkable stone is recorded in 3 different scripts: ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, Egyptian Demotic script, and ancient Greek. It was not until the year 1822 that the brilliant Egyptologist Jean-François Champollion succeeded in deciphering the hieroglyphs found on the stone. This breakthrough opened the floodgates to future translations of numerous texts written in the ancient Egyptian language, effectively resurrecting the lost history and culture of ancient Egypt. Since 1802, the Rosetta Stone has found its home at the esteemed British Museum in London, where it continues to be an iconic symbol of mankind's insatiable quest for knowledge. Number 10. Dogu figurines. During Japan's Jomon period, spanning an astonishing time frame from 1300 to 300 BC, a delightful art form emerged: small clay figurines known as dogu. These charming creations, discovered throughout various regions of Japan, have captivated archaeologists for generations. In total, around 15,000 of these intriguing figurines have been uncovered. The oldest of these masterpieces were crafted approximately 10,000 years ago. But what sets these clay figures apart and evokes an air of fascination? Well, the thing is, despite their abundance, the true origin and purpose of the dogu figurines remain shrouded in mystery. One prevailing theory suggests that these intricately crafted figures were fashioned as protective talismans for children. Most dogu depict female forms, characterized by round hips and graceful, slender waists. Remarkably, a number of these figurines even portray pregnant women. Yet, among the vast assortment of dogu figurines, a select few possess an otherworldly appearance, characterized by disproportionately large heads and captivatingly huge eyes. This curious detail has led some mythologists to speculate that the craft of creating these figurines was imparted to ancient humans through encounters with extraterrestrial civilizations. Number 9. The Baltic Sea Anomaly. Ocean X, a Swedish company known for hunting underwater treasures, made a startling discovery on June 2011. While searching for a sunken ship in the depths of the Bothnian Bay in the Baltic Sea, their team stumbled upon something unexpected at 87 meters below the surface. What they found was more than just an ordinary object. A blurry sonar image captured a large circular entity spanning about 60 meters in diameter. This peculiar finding, later dubbed the Baltic Anomaly, baffled experts. Unlike natural formations, the object displayed a distinct geometric shape with smooth protrusions. The uncanny resemblance to a spacecraft heightened curiosity. Adding to the intrigue was a 300-meter-long trail near the anomaly, resembling a landing track. The Baltic Anomaly swiftly became a hot topic, sparking varied speculations ranging from an alien vessel to a top-secret submarine, or even ties to the mythical city of Atlantis. Despite the sensational theories circulating, scientists remained cautious. They proposed a more down-to-earth explanation, attributing the Baltic Anomaly to basaltic rock transported by a glacier, and when it melted, the rock settled in the depths of the Bothnian Bay. Looking at this, do you think it is really a natural phenomenon or an alien vessel? Number 8. The Betts Sphere. In 1974, a startling discovery was made by the Betts family on their Florida property after a fire. Among the ashes, they found an enigmatic metallic sphere resembling a cannonball, with a flawless surface. It was small, just over 20 centimeters in diameter, yet surprisingly heavy at 10 kilograms. Taking the sphere home, the Betts family soon noticed unusual occurrences. The sphere seemed to react to sound, emitting an eerie hum and vibrations when music was played nearby. Even stranger, it displayed a peculiar ability to change direction when rolled on the floor, defying the laws of physics. As word of this peculiar object spread, it captured the attention of the media and sparked theories of extraterrestrial origins. Scientists, intrigued by the sphere, sought to study it but faced initial reluctance from the Betts family. Eventually, the family agreed to allow specialists at a naval base in Jacksonville to examine the sphere. X-ray scans unveiled a hollow sphere with mysterious contents inside, crafted from stainless steel with impeccable precision. Surprisingly, no radiation was detected, yet the sphere exhibited resonant properties that explained its strange behavior. Ultimately, experts determined that the sphere was likely of earthly origin, posing enduring questions about its purpose and creator. Number 7. The Black Knight Satellite. The story of the Black Knight Satellite, an alleged artificial Earth satellite, weaves a fascinating narrative beginning in the late 19th century. During his experiments in Colorado Springs in 1899, the eminent physicist and inventor Nikola Tesla intercepted a bizarre radio signal from the depths of space. Speculating that it might have extraterrestrial origins, Tesla, who harbored beliefs in the existence of alien civilizations, became captivated by this mysterious transmission. Tesla was not alone in encountering perplexing signals. In 1928, Jürgen Hals, while experimenting with radio transmissions from his residence, noticed a peculiar anomaly, radio signals returning 50 years after being sent. This peculiar event captured the interest of Scott Duncan Lunan, who proposed an astonishing theory. Lunan suggested that these signals might emanate from an enigmatic object encircling Earth, estimated to be a staggering 13,000 years old. In a momentous event during the STS-88 mission from the Endeavour shuttle in 1998, images of an unidentified entity in low Earth orbit were captured, prompting fervent speculation that this enigmatic object might be the long-rumored Black Knight satellite. However, scientific analysis debunked these assertions, identifying the object as a space blanket rather than an extraterrestrial surveillance satellite. Number 6. Tutankhamun's dagger. The allure of ancient Egypt and its mystique intertwines with extraterrestrial speculation, with yet another intriguing piece of evidence surfacing in 1922. Near the Egyptian city of Luxor, British archaeologist Howard Carter unearthed the tomb of the renowned pharaoh Tutankhamun. Within this opulent resting place, alongside the ruler's mother and an array of treasures, lay an extraordinary dagger. Remarkably preserved despite its age of over 3,300 years, the dagger boasted a gold-plated handle adorned with ornate details, showcasing a distinctive craftsmanship that seemed peculiar with the era to which it belonged. The enigma of the dagger captivated scholars and eccentric theorists alike for decades. It wasn't until 2016 that specialists successfully delved into the dagger's composition using an X-ray fluorescent spectrometer. Surprisingly, the results revealed a startling revelation. The dagger was crafted from a material of extraterrestrial origin. It is believed that the weapon was forged from a meteorite, infusing a celestial element into this ancient artifact. Whether Tutankhamun knew that the blade of his dagger was of extraterrestrial origin remains unknown. However, it is possible that during his reign, people might have been cognizant of celestial objects periodically falling to Earth. Now it's time for our subscribers' pick. What scientists found inside this meteorite scared the whole world. In 1984, scientists found this meteorite in Antarctica, weighing just under 2 kilograms. Scientists believe it to be one of the 34 Martian meteorites found on Earth. They also think it broke off from Mars over 4 billion years ago. The meteorite stayed in space for a long time before falling to Earth, about 13,000 years ago. In 1996, National Aeronautics and Space Administration scientists found something shocking inside the meteorite. They found fossils that looked like bacteria. This discovery made people wonder if there was life on Mars. However, some scientists think the fossils might have formed after the meteorite came to Earth. What do you think about this mysterious Martian meteorite? Share your thoughts in the comments below as we continue with this video. Number 5. Staffordshire Hoard. In 2009, a man in Staffordshire, England stumbled upon what can only be described as a real-life treasure trove. As he roamed the serene countryside, his metal detector led him to uncover the largest Anglo-Saxon treasure hoard ever found, unearthing over 3,500 items crafted from precious metals such as gold, silver, and others. The man's discovery was no less than extraordinary. Among the trove were thousands of pieces of exquisite garnet cloisonné jewelry. These were essentially gold items adorned with inlaid garnet, a striking red gemstone. The collection also included distinctive golden sword pommels and crosses. It's intriguing that the majority of the artifacts within the hoard are closely related to warfare, lacking any domestic items like cups or silverware. This has led experts to believe that the treasures may have formed part of a death duty, a collection of valuable gifts presented to a king following the demise of one of his noblemen. Dating back to the 7th century AD, the items within the Staffordshire Hoard offer a captivating glimpse into the past. Many of these incredible treasures are now proudly on display at the Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery and the Potteries Museum and Art Gallery in the United Kingdom. Number 4. The Bong Pipes. In the enchanting vicinity of Mount Baigong in China, a remarkable discovery took place in 1996. scientists stumbled upon a truly perplexing object that resembled a plumbing system constructed of metal pipes. Ranging in diameter from 2 to 40 centimeters, these pipes emerged mysteriously from rock formations. The intriguing nature of this object immediately captivated the scientific community, and that prompted an extensive investigation into its origins. After using various dating methods, experts astoundingly determined that these pipes were an astonishing 5,000 years old. Chemical analysis further revealed that the remarkable object was primarily composed of iron oxide, with high concentrations of silicon dioxide and calcium oxide. The question that persisted, however, was how these ancient pipes were crafted from iron. Compounding the mystery, information regarding the bygone pipes remained classified for a staggering 6 years. However, once scientists finally shed light on this breathtaking finding, the media began to speculate wildly about extraterrestrial involvement in the construction of the pipes. Surprisingly, local authorities seized the opportunity and began enticing tourists to witness these supposed extraterrestrial artifacts in person. After several years, the truth about the bygone pipes was finally unraveled. It appears that thousands of years ago, trees once thrived in this very location. As time passed, these trees became entombed within the layers of sedimentary rock. Water, enriched with iron, gradually permeated the spaces between the trees and the rock, eventually forming a sturdy iron casing. Thousands of years later, the organic matter of the trees vanished, leaving behind an extraordinary iron framework perfectly preserved within the rock formation. With this revelation, the connection between the bygone pipes and extraterrestrial beings dissolved, revealing yet another awe-inspiring example of nature's astonishing and unpredictable creations right here on our own planet. Number 3. The Red Rectangle Nebula. In the vastness of the galaxy, there are countless gas clouds that are sculpted into bizarre and captivating shapes. However, there is one nebula that has left astronomers scratching their heads with its strangely geometric form. This enigmatic celestial object is known as the Red Rectangle Nebula, and it can be found in the constellation of Monoceros, also known as the Unicorn. What makes this nebula particularly intriguing is not only its geometric shape, but also its location, sitting an astonishing 2,300 light-years away from us. The unusual shape of the Red Rectangle Nebula could possibly be attributed to the presence of 2 stars at its core. The shock waves generated by these 2 stars, as they move through space, may collide with a dusty ring encircling the pair. This collision creates 2 distinctive cones made up of bright dust. It is when these 2 cones are observed simultaneously that they give the illusion of a perfectly square shape. Adding to its mystery is a rare phenomenon exhibited by the nebula known as extended red emission. This phenomenon refers to the eerie red glow emitted by the dust within the nebula. Scientists have yet to pinpoint the exact cause of this peculiar glow, but some theories suggest that it is a result of the intense ultraviolet light radiated by the stars interacting with the carbon-rich molecules present in the dust. Number 2. The Star Child Skull. In 1998, a midwife named Melanie Young came across 2 ancient skulls with an unusual shape. Intrigued by their peculiar form, she handed one of them to paranormal researcher and writer Lloyd Pye for further investigation. Pye, after meticulously examining the skull, made a startling conclusion. The remains belonged to a hybrid child, conceived by a human woman and an extraterrestrial being. This astonishing discovery prompted Pye to initiate the Star Child Project, dedicated to unraveling the secrets behind the skull. Through extensive research, the project determined that the Star Child skull dates back to the 12th century AD and belonged to a young boy who passed away between the ages of 4 and 5. While this may initially appear ordinary, the structure of the skull continued to confound Pye. He dedicated years of his life to studying the Star Child, passionately asserting that the skull belonged to a mutated being. He dismissed arguments against his theory, including DNA analysis that confirmed the child's human origin, but revealed a high number of genetic abnormalities that contributed to the deformation of the skull. Over the years, the Star Child's skull has caused much controversy. As a result, some people continue to believe that scientists are hiding the true origin of this boy. Number 1. The Aiud Wedge. The history of the Aiud aluminum wedge dates back to 1974 when a group of workers made an extraordinary discovery in Romania. While excavating the ancient remains of mastodons that roamed the earth over 11,000 years ago along the Muirs River, they stumbled upon something quite unusual. Nestled among the bones was a mysterious object that caught everyone's attention. Confounded by its appearance, the workers decided to take it to the experts at the Cluj-Napoca Institute for further examination. As the scientists delved into the enigmatic artifact, they uncovered some perplexing details. Measuring at 20.2 centimeters long, 12.5 centimeters wide, and 7 centimeters high, the object, dubbed the Aiud Wedge, was unlike anything they had seen before. Composed of a complex alloy containing around 12 different elements, with aluminum being the primary component, the wedge posed a puzzling question. How could an object allegedly over 300 years old contain aluminum, a metal only isolated in 1825 by Danish physicist Hans Christian Ørsted? Adding to the intrigue was the location where the wedge was found, nestled alongside ancient mastodon remains. The coexistence of the artifact and these prehistoric creatures hinted at a timescale spanning thousands of years, challenging conventional timelines. Ethologists speculated on the origins of the wedge, floating theories of extraterrestrial craftsmanship. Surprisingly, aerospace engineers agreed to this hypothesis, suggesting that the object might be a remnant of alien technology, perhaps a part of a spacecraft's landing gear. The Aiud Wedge is sometimes also dubbed as an out-of-place artifact, as scientists are still unable to accurately determine its age and purpose. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.